try to extend discussion beyond the concrete to deeper and more abstract themes. An objective of counselling is supporting clients to achieve deeper levels of self-exploration and self-understanding. However, this objective may be difficult to achieve for clients who use limited message sets. As discussed earlier, a useful strategy to overcome this problem is providing additional relevant vocabulary items such as demonstrated with talking mats. Another useful strategy is to take full advantage of clients' capacities to provide yes or no responses and utilising a graduated levels approach.
A graduated levels approach is where a clinician asks an initial closed question designed to tap a thought or a feeling, and then asks a series of further closed questions that are designed to tap a progressively deeper level of meaning.
So you've been feeling a bit depressed lately, Viv? Would you say that your mood's worse than it was a couple of weeks ago? Is it when people ignore you that you feel this way?
Yeah.
However, there's an inherent risk in using this strategy in that the client may become locked into a yes-no response, in which case it's important that we delicately check the reliability of a client's responding, such as by asking reverse questions and seeking reverse responses to those questions. So for example, we could ask the question, is your mood better? In addition to asking the question of, is your mood worse, at some other point in the counselling dialogue, and checking the congruency of the client's response to each of those questions.
Clinicians may need to explore their own attitudes to disability as a preliminary strategy for working with this group and address any beliefs or values that may act as a barrier. For example, one attitudinal barrier that may exist is based on the faulty belief that people with disabilities are not capable of personal insight or need to be protected from discussion of sensitive topics because it might prove emotionally overwhelming. This attitude may be reflected quite subtly in the context of a therapeutic relationship. For example, there may be a natural tendency for clinicians to ask safe questions which are unlikely to tap any deeper emotional issues. Those safe questions certainly have a role in counselling. A reliance on them rarely challenges clients sufficiently to achieve the required depth of awareness. Support clients to extend their range of action strategies. Clients may feel compelled to restrict themselves to only a limited set of options in their decision-making.
Some of the clients we support may lack self-confidence in exploring choices, either because they lack information about available choices or because they have a restricted repertoire of choices. Although there may be value in clients seeking out choices that they've made previously and that have been effective for them, there's also value in encouraging clients to look beyond those choices and to seek out choices that they may not have considered previously. So it's important that clinicians support clients to consider the range of choices available to them, including at times non-conventional choices.
Scope has developed these guidelines in the hope of making counselling more accessible to all people. We'd like to emphasise that while clinicians will need to employ modified techniques when practising in this area, the integrity of counselling principles are maintained and the objectives of the therapeutic process remain the same.